We are thrilled to introduce Maryland football's Dillan Fontus as one of two winners of the Big Ten's inaugural Jackie Robinson Community and Impact Award. The honor recognizes student athletes who have made a significant impact in their communities, reflecting Jackie Robinson's legacy of excellence, courage, and commitment. And we are honored to welcome in Dillan Fontus for today's big interview. Dillan, first and foremost, congratulations. I know you've had maybe a few days to reflect upon this, so how special is it for you to be recognized as one of the inaugural winners of such a prestigious award?
Well, man, first, I've just been grateful, especially throughout these last couple of days when it kind of like sunk in and I saw how the gravity of how big this award is. And to even attach my name to someone like Jackie Robinson's is a huge honor for me. And I've been grateful every day since. And I just really appreciate it, man. I really appreciate it.
I know, Dillan, you grew up in what's known as a pretty tough section of Brooklyn known as Brownsville. How did that environment shape you as both a child and now the young man that you've grown into?
I feel like growing up in that area in Brownsville really helped me to get a wide perspective of what decisions can do for you. Like I've seen exactly what your life will turn out to be if you're making certain decisions. So I feel like I got to see the good decisions made and the bad decisions as well. And it gave me an opportunity to go ahead and choose the right path and try to take as many people with me as possible.
Now, perhaps not coincidentally, where you grew up is not far at all from where Jackie Robinson starred when he played at Ebbets Field for the Brooklyn Dodgers. How has his legacy impacted you personally as you've perhaps maybe researched a little bit more of that through the process of the submission in this award?
I mean, he's definitely had a huge impact on me personally. What's actually funny is Ebbets Field was right down the block from where I went to kindergarten. I went to kindergarten at Medgar Evers College, and that building is literally right down the block from where Ebbets Field was. And as for him, how he played a part of my personality is just the fact that he was an amazing and outstanding athlete in multiple sports, which has plays, they have different gear you have to wear. They have so many different nuances that you have to go through your head. And he still, in the front of his mind, had his community and how he was going to help. So that really, it really influenced me, being that I play one sport, so I know I can handle that, and I can get and go out of my way to impact my community as much as I can.
Your coach, Michael Loxley, was one of your sponsors and said so many wonderful things about you when he was interviewed about you and potentially winning this award, described you as being the most resilient young athlete he's ever been around. So I'm curious for you, why do you look at obstacles as opportunities and not roadblocks as some other people may?
I'll say I look at obstacles as opportunities because there's something to learn whether you're failing or doing good. Like whether you're doing good or failing at a task, you're always going to learn something, and that's how you move forward with your life. And I also am a big believer in God, and I believe that God has a plan for everyone. So whatever's going on in my life, and whether it may be good, whether it may be bad, it's all going towards a certain plan that I have set out for myself. So that's why I look at opportunities. I look at obstacles as opportunities because whatever happens in my life was already meant to happen for me.
And when it comes to your faith, Locke said he knew you were mature way beyond your years when during the recruiting process he found out that you had become ordained to become a youth pastor. Why was that so important to you that at that point in your life you were willing to commit that kind of time and effort?
So I'm actually I'm a youth minister in my church, and what we do is I've been doing like different community service type of events since I was very young. Like we have something called Church Without Walls. We would go out into the community and we would preach to people who wouldn't have went inside the church to even hear the word, and help out the community with different things like Brownsville Matters and things like that. So I felt like it was very important to me because of the things that I believe in personally, and it helps me so much in my sport, in my outside life, and the way I connect with my family and friends. I feel like it was very important for me to go out of my way and make this something that is a priority, just as much as I treat football and community service.
I understand this past year you rallied a group of teammates to join you at Zion Church for help with the service and such a popular, such a busy church. What did that mean to you, and what do you think it meant to your teammates to be part of that kind of fellowship and brotherhood?
Oh man, that was a great experience, man. I remember it like it was yesterday, and we actually have the second annual one coming up in a week or so now, April 20th on Easter. Like you said, it's a very popular church, so we get like the entire area, the Greenbelt area, Maryland, people that I've never met before in my life, and it's so many people and so many opportunities to let kids have the opportunity to shake a Division I athlete's hand, someone who they aspire to be one day. So I felt like it was very, very beneficial to the community, the kids, and the players because they got to engage with the people that they're playing for, the people that are going to be sitting in the stands while they're going out there. And it's not a lot of times you get the opportunity to go ahead and meet them.
Dillan, you're doing all of this stuff. You're also a student at the University of Maryland. You're a student athlete, so you have practice to worry about, team meetings, scouting reports to study. It's as simple as I can ask it. Where do you find the time?
Where do I find the time? I make the time, man. Whatever is important to you, I feel like you can find time for it. And this balancing, make sure you have a fair balance of what you need to get done. So if you need to get this done in football, if there's something that you really need to work on, that should be your main priority. So just keeping your priorities straight, I would say, is the easiest way for me to find time. And I also believe that any time you put into something will be given back to you in a different way. So anytime, if I spend 3 hours working on a community service project, this will be given back to me in the feeling of somebody growing up to be one of the greatest athletes ever after they joined in on a camp or something that I did. So it'll all like come back to me is what I believe.
And finally, Dillan, now you look ahead to the summer, and I know you have a camp that you're organizing, getting ready again for youth who otherwise wouldn't have an opportunity to meet Division I athletes and to meet people who they can try to emulate and try to be. What else can you tell us about what's going to happen there?
So what I can say about this camp that I have planned is I feel like it's going to be a great opportunity for people in the community. I want to do this back in New York, whether it be in Brownsville, Brooklyn, or Queens, whatever borough. I know it'd be a really good opportunity to get inner city kids to create bonds outside of the field. Like they'll be able to have friends that they'll be with for years on end just because of this opportunity here. Basically what I want it to be is an opportunity for people to test their skills, compete with each other their age, and measure up, match up their speed, their times, and also be able to shake the hands of the people who they want to be, like the people who they see on TV, and to be around ones who have, in their eyes, made it, so they don't feel like it's something that's out of reach, so they can see it right in front of their face.
Dillan Fontus, you, my friend, are an unbelievable role model. We appreciate the time. And again, congratulations on being one of the inaugural winners of the Jackie Robinson Award. So well deserved. Wish you the best of luck with everything moving forward.
All right. Thank you so much, man. And it's nice to meet you.